Oh yeah, go get a small one. Yeah, small one. No, when these run out, I'll go get some. What's the date? For tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, I don't know why I thought the date was. So let's see. Because I want to just loosen the muscle. I don't want to start out with no full.
One, so let's say 150-ish.
Well, we'll say that that rolled
So that's why when you put it
So
down,
you had 300.
I'd say that went
you
170 more.
Yeah. So you got 130.
So when you
I
put it
love
down,
that.
most people don't come back in.
That's that
Put it in.
one low.
Trust me, you gonna hit it right there most of the time.
Yeah.
The Brewers, it's so big that it rolls like a one.
What is your...
Right, it's a 150.
Okay.
Slight.
Do it on the side. It's easier. Yeah, it's easier because guess what? Now you're in your most natural state, aren't you? Now you can bring it up and check it.
Or that way. Right.
No.
Perfect. Almost right.
I thought it was
Close is not closed or open, more likely it's straight. And with the waist, drop, big knees,
now
stroke.
what's
There you
full?
go. That's good. That's good. It's a half step. So we don't come. Right here. You got the right weight pressure. 13 ounces, which time when you start moving it, how much you
I'm just gonna try to do what I did last time.
Oh, good. Give me a 5. All right. Tight it. No, grip it too. I just moved it. But what we do, we try to move it.
Yeah, but
feel that? Yeah. But you just want to do it to 9 o'clock. That's what I do. So here. Yeah, right. You're gonna go here. And hinge. Nope. See, you hinge first. I'm turning. And then I let hinge. Yeah. You feel then you feel curvy. Right. So that's what you want to feel. But just make sure this arm stays straight.
Any trouble?
There you go. Boom. And then, but then this arm got to be straight on this side. You know, once you make contact, and you get your follow through, that arm has to
It's not feeling good. I'm not feeling
Well,
good.
and then it'll hinge on its own end. But make sure we just make it right now with the half swing. Making an L over here and an L over here. So watch me. L. See that? See my L? Oh, okay. L. And L. And you see what that's for? Yeah. Right. Then you take, when you follow through, that's a full swing finish. Oh, this is, we talking about a half swing. Okay. So, L to L. And that's going to take you about good, about good 45, 50, 60 yards, depending on how good your technique is. You know, with sports, the better your technique is, the better your results are. You know, if you play football, I got a coach that played.
Are you using this?
No.
Okay.
You see, if you play football, if I got a coach that plays professional football, nope, you didn't turn first, you hinge first.
Water was right.
You're trying to keep this one piece. Let me show you something real quick before you move. You're trying to keep
Why don't you go?
all of this in. That's one piece in there. You're keeping that one piece with you. You don't want to one piece green. Yes. Just watch this. Yes. That was good. That was good. Boom. But you went a little past it just a scope. Okay. Pay attention. 9 o'clock. You make sure that arm is parallel to the ground. Yes. But don't see that time you had too tight of a grip, didn't you? There you go. Good. And then now come down and hit it. But see, if you do this and you never try to correct it, you can't develop your muscle memory to finish it. So, all right. So this is. This parallel to the ground. That's that bad. There you go. And here's the thing. The more you do it, the better you get it. You can try your best to be perfect. right now, and it's going to slow your progress down because you're not allowing yourself to make the mistakes. You got to make mistakes. So don't be so cognizant of trying to do it because right now we just want to get the motion back. Halfway, halfway. L, 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 L. And then as time progresses, you get better and better and better. So we got to do it and make some mistakes and just get it right. So just go ahead now and let's just swing. And I'll keep getting you back to where you need to be. Because you're going to need this golf swing too. Beautiful, look at that. Close just a little bit, but that ain't bad. Hell to hell.
What's the length of this hole?
Hands too close to your legs. There you go. Now, see what you did when you went over here and you started coming back down? You didn't hold it to see if it was right. You've been focusing so much on the back and you got it right. Now let's pay attention to this. Yeah. So don't you even come out of this. Even if you like this, I want you to stop here. Don't even start coming back down. Don't do this. Here we go. Boom. Boom. You do this. Switch your arm back out so that you train this. Here to the ground. That point to the ground. Here, you went too far. So we want to get it back here and the arm straight.
I was telling him that the American Junior Golf Association back in the 80s and 90s had a functional rolling for a number of years. Now, 3 times. Watch Bob May. No, Bob Mays. Tiger will tell both sides forever. He was his hero. And then I saw Phil.
Stay connected in your biceps and your chest. Don't disconnect. There you go. Beautiful. Come down here and there you go.
That goes through.
Now, you're a little bit, but don't be so quick. Why do you not need to be quick? Because here's the thing. Physics. If you here at the top, you got your L, if you come down quick, that 60 pounds is going to make that club unhinged, or what we call decelerate or
Yes.
hand too soon.
Somebody collected
Because we're trying to keep that L to here. Trying to keep the L to the impact zone. You get up here, look. You get up here,
Spurs
and you move down fast. That's going to do that, and you're going to lose your L. So I'm going to keep that L to impact. at a lot smoother and slower tempo then.
Yeah.
You don't want to rush that down. You lose your power when you coming down too fast. And just slightly bend your knees, and you're perfect now. Your hands too close now. There you go.
I just have,
There you go.
I have sleepless nights.
That's all right. We'll get to we'll get that. That ain't gonna be no
I
problem.
told him to
Now
look
let's hit
at
one.
videos which he I didn't really care about and let me explain to you what he and I talked about. He does a lot of this in
You don't even think this part of the golf swing is important.
to come inside out.
If you can do a perfect
Obviously,
half
sets
swing,
up
you can do
miles.
every and anything good.
And he does this, and it works. They balance each other out. So, and talking to him, getting more square.
There you go. Now let's hit it.
This everything that way. So,
Turn that left hand
it's
over.
not a plan.
There you go.
It's just so.
And go too forward.
I mean, I've never seen
Right. Boom. There you go.
this limited time that does what he does. Yeah. You know what else I love? I have never seen maybe
Now you just gotta slow that down.
I never have.
Slow that down. Take you a couple of practice swings here, and then I'll give you a ball. So let's just say that right there was 100 miles an hour. I want you to take it down to 70. So that was pretty doggone fast, but you had everything intact, so you was able to make contact with it. Now just connect them to the bicep to your chin up before you come down. Like watch me.
When I was a senior in college,
Yeah.
I went
Yeah,
out
I'm
and played one day with my college coach and a professor who had I hit a 4-iron on par 3.
I'm gonna make sure my biceps are connected to
Did
my
not
chest first
react.
before I even drop it clean.
Guy that
If you can bring it up like you normally do, you just before you drop it, make sure your biceps are connected to your chest. And when I say connected, not tight,
I
2.5.
big compliment.
Pressure in there too.
Because
Now you can
I
bring
don't
it on
know,
down.
Fletcher, I don't know if you've experienced this, but if you're playing against somebody
There you go.
and
Now
they
you
get
spread your
really
feet.
that gave
And
me
you're perfect.
a rush of adrenaline.
Then you,
Felt like
then you, oh, I see what you
broke.
did. You tried to make that
Were
come up.
emotionally
That's a little too
distraught.
high.
So I was never
Right
going
there.
to give anyone.
See how now you got that fist with?
Yeah.
When you try to bring it up too high, then you're too close to your leg.
No.
That's good right there.
Okay. I hope we keep the distance too.
Yeah.
So you're going to get home late tomorrow. Well, maybe at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
There you go. That was beautiful. I want you to hit one now. That was perfect. That was absolutely perfect.
Now there's one of those in Hackworth, Tennessee.
Connected. Hands too forward. Yeah, you just want them to fall. You see now where your hands are right on the left side of your zipper?
Mm-hmm.
You had them kind of a little too forward. You still got a lowercase y. Look at this. Don't you?
Yes.
There you go. Turn first.
Ollie's number 2. He was lost that.
There you go. That time you didn't get the ball up because why?
So I'm always looking at one.
When you came down, you tried to hit the ball,
Yeah.
and then the leading edge hit here. We're trying to get, once again, we're trying to
I
get
don't know how much I'm doing. I'm
trying to get
understanding here.
underneath it. So I gotta hit
You guys-
what? I gotta hit the ground.
Okay.
That's the last thing I'm focused
It's all
on.
against the ground.
Yes, sir. And Dean Hogan would say, and this is people be tripping off when he said, Dean Hogan said, don't swing is in the dirt. If you hit the ball off the ground, only time you got doing it is when it's on the tee.
Yes, sir.
And then you got different ball position, different setup and all that. But right now, we focusing on moving that damn ground.
See, that's the thing I was missing. I wasn't sure about it.
I just don't unhinge it too soon because I hit the ground too soon, and that's behind the ball. You get what I'm saying? Even in your practice swings, hit the ground. There you go. Yep. Next. So the only reason why that ball went right is because you didn't square it up after you hit it. And what I mean by that is after you make contact with the ball, go ahead and set up. This club to be square on that side, the follow through side. So when you go back and then you come through, you have to turn the club over. So we want the ball to go straight a little.
Right.
So when you been getting your shots straight and left, you didn't know that's what you was actually doing. You're subconscious. I'm trying to subconscious. So now your subconscious is going to say you're going to be more comfortable in your life. So you consciously doing it, you got a lot of flexibility. As well as if you think about possibility. When you get your shot, you know you always. So now when you come through, turn it over. But I know I got to do that because that's what my subconscious wants to do. Does that make sense? Yes. Yeah. When you get over here, this is where you supposed to be. If you like this, you didn't turn the club over, did you? So now look at keep it like that. Straighten your arms out. Straighten your arms out. Now look at this. When you come down, where that club like
Over that way to the right.
there you go. But now that it's up, and we come over here, and we do this. Now, what is it? It's square.
Yeah, right.
So we got to make sure our square is square after the golf swing. It's square on the way back, square at impact, square. Yes. Now, hey, look, if I'm driving a car and I gotta make a damn right turn, do I let that motherfucker steering wheel stay straight or do I turn it? Well, think about it. I'm square right now at the dress honor.
Right.
But where are we trying to get the ball to go? This way. So I got to be square well on the finish side. There you go. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There you go. And guess what? That's all you. When it's going over there, it's all you, but you ain't steering.
Right.
You good. Nope, that time you didn't turn. There you go. But keep your head still though, you remember? You don't want to move it. You just want to turn. There you go. Slow it down though. Slow it down. You want the turn to happen first rather than your hands. There you go. All right. Look like you got to tighten up a little bit, did you?
Yeah, and I took my eye off the wall.
See, the more you tighten up, do I cut back and forward? That's a lot of tension. So guess what? It's hard to steer.
Right.
The looser you got, the better you can steer, as well as the more leisurely you do it, there's no tension. So you can easily, so when you get hitting good balls, you was leisure, you was loose, and you ain't no natural. But you come out here sometimes, depending on what happened before you got here, or you just tight, it's just to be tight. Now you slow everything down, and you can control. See, the more looser you are, the more you're in control. The tighter you are, so it's just like somebody picks you off. Now, do you let that energy get in you and then respond like they respond? Or do you be like, no, I'm fucking tripping right now. I'm gonna hold off and keep my composure. That's being in total control. So if you tight, you ain't moving.
Okay.
It's a leisure sport, right? So everything you approaching with it is leisure, mentally and physically. Mm-hmm. I hit one. No tension. Good. Now, let's start pivoting better. Because if you finish like that, if you finish like this right here, now, look at this. Now, just put both your hands on the club. Now, where are you at right now in reference to your target? Because so how do we got, there you go. Yes. Yep. There you go. You just kind of stopped a little bit rather than finishing your body going towards the target. Yes. Hold it up for when you do that, when you're doing that. One, two. Just so you can start developing the front one. And come back. Now you're training your muscles to finish properly. As well as you seeing if you're off balance or not, right?
Yeah, that's how I gotta try to get more balance.
Bring it on around. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, there you go. You almost want to feel like you're on the tip of your tiptoe. Where all that weight is definitely on that left side. We'll do about 3 more of these and then we'll go into the full swing. Bring your hands a little closer to you so they're up under your shoulders. There you go. Hold that finish for 2 seconds next time. See, you didn't hold it.
And I didn't hold it because I'm trying to remember to hit the ground.
Still, even if you miss
Yes.
it, because
Hold
guess
it.
what? The finish is where everything is, because here's the thing. You're going to miss it, or you're going to hit it good, or you're going to hit it perfect. But if you finish properly, you're going to hit better miss shots, because that's the final piece of the golf swing. I'm not going to take a test. I got 10 questions. I answer it, then I stop at number 8. You get an 80 on the test. I could have got 100.
Okay.
If I would finish the test.
Follow through.
So your golf swing is your finish. If you miss it or not, it's gonna get it better just because you finished. Let me see a good finish. One. Oh yeah. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. If you miss it, you'll finish. You'll finish. And you see, once you miss, you didn't even pay attention to the fact.
Right.
Because you like,
I ain't hit it good.
I ain't hit it good.
Right.
I done over all the 31 years I've been playing.
Right.
I got bad miss shots, good miss shots, some good perfect shots. But you gonna be in good mid shot throughout the round and throughout your practice if you finish that. So I'm cool with it. We finished. What the results came out like. Perfect. Because you paid attention to your finish. You will always hit better shots if you pay attention to your finish. Because that's the finish line. You'll never know what you can do because you'll never finish whatever you start. But if you finish, nine times out of ten, you're gonna do it right. If you got your grip right, you got your posture right, you got your stance right, you got your ball position right, you got your lineup right. And it's all about the proper takeaway, good rhythm, tempo, and then the final finish. And all those other little things in between. That's my job is to tweak and make sure you're ready, right? But if I can't get you to finish, you can't see what you're doing wrong. I can do it, but you can't. So when it's time for you to get over the ball and actually execute, you can't make your corrections because you never finished. So I can't see if you square. You can't tell if you square or not. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell if you get balance. You can't tell if you're tight or not. It's such a leisure sport to where your approach is all about just like I said, we unfortunately because we grew up on traditional sports and it was about aggression. This is no aggression. You get on $100 slacks, $200 shirt, $1,000 contraband, cocaine. Go out, you play, you come, you just feel it. But when you learn, because you try to learn, to swing. But it's my job to hear why you're doing that. Because if I know to talk to you about that, you just gonna get tense all through the beginning and the finish of the session, and I ain't done my job because I'm supposed to use the mental side of coaching. See, when I put my hands on the ball, it's 2.5 minutes. I'll never and then try to justify it. I'll go at a 1 first and then go up to a 2. But I ain't gonna 5 and then go down to no 2. Because I just went past I went past where I'm supposed to be in reference to my my pressure, my blood pressure. I'm already right now. I got 2.5 blood pressure. It's a hinge when I move. I ain't like this. Look, I'm just like this. I got a baby bird in my hand. I ain't trying to kill it, and I ain't trying to let it go. got toothpaste in my hand. I ain't trying to squeeze it. I'm just trying to hold on to the toothpaste without squeezing the toothpaste out of it. You get what I'm saying? See, that's what you have to understand too, because when you miss a shot, you will automatically get a chance because you're going to be mad that you missed. So how do I get you back to 2.5? You got to know where it is. Because if you don't know where it is, you're going to go to the next shot with a 5. Because you was already tense, right? So if I miss it, I'm going to still be able to go home. That time you turn and hands at the same time. I want you to what first? Turn, then hand. There you go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a gauge. When you take it back, go ahead and set up. When you take it back, when we go back, we're gonna be here. When your hand gets knocked out to that, okay, you're getting probably right here when you start here. Turn to here, then here. And then, there you go. But don't lose this here. Look, when you get here, don't you see that space here? Where was this space right here?
Yeah.
Where was my thumb at in the beginning? It was here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Watch this. You doing this, look.
Right. Okay.
You can still hinge it. You over hinge it. But did you see what you did?
Yeah, I hinged it.
Turn, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you lost it. I go back to the top and hold it. You see that? I want it. There you go.
Got what you're saying. Got you.
Yes.
Okay. I got you.
Turn. There you go. Now you ain't lost the golf grip. Because that's where it said they address. And that's where it should be. There you go. Beautiful. And you ain't got to be tight to do that either. Just don't lose it. And that time you just whatever smoke. And you didn't hit the ground. You just topped the ball. Matter of fact, what happened was when you got ready to come down, you lost your L. On the way down, when you came down,
Right.
you lost your L before your hands got in here. I want to keep my L to here. You lost it up here. Because you trying to. Turn a little more. There you go. That's better. That's better. Just don't move your head off the ball. Turn. There you go. Now you rotate. You sway, didn't you? There you go. And now we got to work on that.
Hold it.
You I got a trophy finish for my chip. When I'm chipping, I'm gonna hit you see that? You see them 3 balls on the head? The legs close to the legs right there. But you see the first one before the 2? I got my trophy finish. Watch. My trophy finish with my chip is this. And I'll watch me hold it until that ball stops. I'm gonna hold it until that ball stops. See how I'm holding the finish? Yeah, that's my trophy finish for my chip. Now, that little dry spot out there. See it out there? Yeah. Now, that's my little pitch shot. So watch me hold my trophy finish for my pitch shot. See how I'm staying over there, because I'm paying attention to what should I be doing. I'm looking at stuff too. Did I turn the club over? Did I not? You know what I'm saying? My ball went straight. So now, my trophy finish with my full swing. I can check stuff, but I also know if I finish better, I'm going to hit it better. Even if I miss it, it's going to be a better miss shot than if I just said, fuck it, I missed it in my head, and then I never finish properly. I know I'm going to miss it. Right. But if I did, I definitely could have missed it. You see what I'm saying? Do I want it to be a 80 grade, like a B, or do I want it to be a C? Well, if I finish, if I did finish, it would have been a C, but because I finished, it was a B. And then, if I had an A, could have had an A, I made a B because I didn't finish. And you as time progresses, you know what it could have been based on if you finished it. If that makes any sense. Yeah. And now we get into this. Because guess what? Right between your heels.
Boom! And the tree went like this.
And you got
because I seen this guy the other day when I was doing my walk. He was on the walk. Okay. And he couldn't walk on his own. But he was practicing his chipping and he was just hitting. Boom. Right? So it was like if it was like this path.
Right.
He over here and he chipped the ball just to get it to bounce on the concrete.
Oh, wow.
Grass.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, this guy can't even walk. But he no pressure. Get on the walk over his balls.
Wow. What was this in? Was it the Rangers?
No, it's in our park.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, I got you. So he's just working on his little golf swing.
Yeah.
So, hey, shit, he could be aggressive if he wanted to, because he on the walker.
That's my point.
Right.
Like, he can't even walk on his own, but he still crack.
That ball, right.
Which means that the force is just
That's just like, look.
and he was just over there. And then it goes, cop.
Was Ali one of your guys, Ali, Muhammad Ali?
Yes.
No. Well, Ali thought Ali knew the science behind the punch. If you tense up and you swing, you really slowing down your swing. If you relax and you let This
Yeah, it'll go faster.
this weighs a lot more when it's relaxed than when you tense up. So that's the same thing with golf swing. Yeah, you know you're gonna miss some shots, but why tense? You don't have to, you know. You just make sure before you go back when you're turning, this one piece. See how this you got the long stem and the short stem. This is the short stem, this is the long stem. This is the extension of my arm.
Right.
I want that to be one piece on my turn. You're doing kind of like this here.
Oh, I got what you're saying.
I'm gonna, before I even make my wrist hinge, I'm gonna make sure this one piece get here first. Then yes. I'm not going to hinge that too soon, because I know if I hinge it too soon, ooh. Yes. Slow it down though. You can control it better when you move slow. Yeah. How'd that feel though? When you did it with that speed compared to the other speed. You was in a little bit more control.
Yes.
You can't control that, you be doing too fast. It's all right. Don't forget the pivot. Because that time you just went back and you came through and you didn't do your left side moves right. There you go. That was perfect. See how better that result came out compared to the last one when you take it to your finger?
Right.
It'll never fail. The proof is in the pudding. See, we kind of stop in the middle of the swing, and then we had those bad results. But I tell people, say, hey, look, well, how did you finish? Well, hell, I didn't even finish properly or pay attention to it. You don't know how good you could have hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Funny as shit, man.
There you go. And if you miss it, you still make sure you finish.
It's so ridiculous.
If I can be 10% better with my shot, meaning my ball rolled 10 yards further. Because the idea of the game is what? To get the ball in the hole in the least amount of what?
Hits.
Strokes.
Right.
So at the end of the day, if I finish better, I'm gonna always be closer to the best score I can make.
Right.
That was good. Just make sure when you, and now let me ask you a question. In these last shots that you just hit, on the way down, have you been losing your L before it gets to your, or you been keeping it till it gets to your right leg?
I wasn't conscious of it.
And that's why you having your consistency. Gotcha. So take your practice when you making sure you don't lose your L on the way down.
No, I'm okay. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. That's it, guys.
Now you see how much slower you had to be and deliberate you had to be,
Right.
so you don't lose your L. But if you ain't paying attention to that, you're gonna be fast as hell.
Guys, you're critiquing everybody's swings.
Yeah, we wanted to get
Hey,
further under the shaded area.
that was better because you was in control of your downswing.
Right.
When you just coming down and you ain't paying attention to that, trust me, you moving real fast, buddy.
Right.
He's got power.
He's got
I
power.
was impressed.
Yes, no, he got straightened out a little bit down. Yeah.
But he's hitting those irons too hard.
And sometimes we always feel like
Look at that. Look at that.
Otherwise, he's going to bust.
Now guess what?
He's got a.
I can't get in your body and make you that, and I don't give a damn how religious you are. Jesus ain't gonna make it happen.
I think if I slow down, it probably result more.
Because physics say if you move fast, you lose the L. If you move leisurely, you keep the L.
Gotcha.
Because you're thinking about weight. Look, this is weight at the end of your pendulum.
Right here.
This. It's 13 ounces. Now look. Does that hurt? When I do this, does that hurt? But if I went,
Hell,
crack my-
you'll break something.
so, if I move slow, I can tell. Because this is 60 pounds. It won't to release the faster I move it. The more leisure I move it, the more I can keep my power to here, which is impact in the moment of truth, to square it up. If I'm coming down 100 miles per hour, I'm going to cast that and lose that L every time. And I know in the golf swing, I don't want to lose my L in the wrong spot of the golf swing. And the L has got to be held to here. If you lose it up here, guess what? The ball ain't in this area. Hold it. Bring that L down. Don't lose it. Keep that L.
I'm talking to your dad about you hit your irons pretty good.
Boom! Man, that's when you do what to this hand. Which that's gonna make that do what?
Go to
Square. And that's gonna make that ball. Yeah.
I'm all over the place. Yeah.
Yep, and then square it up. And then that weight is there you go. And you ain't got to be tight, just 2.5. Because we want that to come to the ground. If you're too tight, it won't come to the ground. Well, it's going to come to the ground anyway, because that 60 pounds is heavy as shit when it's moving.
Right.
A number of our neighbors in Libertyville.
So, but the slower you come down, the more you can hold your head. If that makes sense.
Appleton's got What's the name of that?
Plexus.
Plexus.
I know I've seen their
Lost
office.
it a little
What
bit,
they
but
did.
it
I
was
have no
good.
idea what they did.
Yeah, that's a big operation.
Yes. Go ahead and hit one, because you got the content. You understand it now. So now you just got this.
Especially
Fuck up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a timing issue.
I'm not sustained by
Mater,
airport.
Mater, yeah, I love that one.
I've eaten there before.
Yeah.
Probably took a couple years off my life.
Yeah, no, but good spot.
There you go.
You ever been to the
Square
Cheese
Club
Castle?
face beautiful.
I am not. And again, again,
There you go. You just didn't hit the ground.
I grew up in Hamilton. There are cheese factories right down the road.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Make sure when you put that club down, it's in the center of your body.
I went in that place.
Because that's where the ball gonna be in. Right. So why would you put it back here? Practice what you're gonna actually do in the center. There you go.
The story, the backstory of that place is crazy. I don't know if you
There you go. Now you can hit him. That was a little quick, but it wasn't.
you really didn't have them.
Just make sure you don't rush it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's almost like you letting gravity bring it down.
And it's just like starting this golf course out with the intention that it was going to be a major championship golf course. He got 90% of the way there, and somehow did something corrupt. His wife was going to go public with it. You got to look this up in here. I'm not lying. His wife was going to go. You cannot work.
Look at that.
Ended up murdering his wife. He watched
You,
the tournament. You know,
I mean, shit. You saw it. Right. You did it. You saw it. Now you
somebody else
just got
moved in and
to
bought it and finished
sit
the
there
game. And
with
I was
paying attention to where am I at in my damn golf swing in certain places, because you got frames. You got a dress position.
Black wolf.
You got your takeaway. You got the top of your backswing. Now you got your downswing. Right here. Not here.
That's a lot of money.
Come on, here. And then I take this. Now I know. All I'm going to do is square this up. And that there is going to square up. And then I make sure I get a square on this side. And I finish probably depending on what golf swing I'm doing.
It's going to cost you like
And we're done. That time went by fast, didn't it? I know you probably gonna hit some more, but
He didn't know he was in the
waste area.
The waist area. People were standing around him in the bunker. So I knew where he was coming from. But anyway, good fun.
He's had a little bad luck in his time, but he's still.
But except when he went to live, he had good luck and made a lot of money.
you just pay attention to making sure.
Daughter, he's gonna go down the list.
Yeah, he's got a lot more going for him.
I don't shut up.
Yeah, 4 bastards, right?
Make sure that's on top of that. There you go. Right there.
Buffering grant.
Oh, no, yeah. He's a good player. He was. Technically the blue and yellow flags. Your farewell.
I heard that same story.
We solved the problem by saying goodbye. But he was a bit of a tramp.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And it messed him up so bad. He kind of disappeared.
Yeah, that got in his head though, and he's been recording. Women will do that to you, Dean.
So right now the yellow would be your straight.
Yeah. Look, he was very but I love his personality.
He's like a dude that's making a lot
You
of
missed
money.
it, but guess what? You got it up, went straight. It's just your finish for you. Right towards the end. And you got your result.
We don't talk about that now. That sucks.
So now, add some more stuff to the golf swing.
Marquette?
With the 144 variations, I would say you're probably
Never been able to get it done in March.
probably but I ain't gonna put down that whole freaking list because it's 144. But based on where you at, you're at that hand.
The only thing I don't have is room.
It's a tire. So
Well, I mean,
that's
that's
easy. You can hit some more balls, that's all good.
What I'm gonna do is tomorrow. During the day. What's the best hour to say?
Your shoulder, which is
Oh, like the doctor talking morning time, afternoon.
like, so this is your lock. You don't go like this. This is your lock.
Maybe on Fridays they get a little bit more quicker just because things Friday.
It looks like it's
But
gonna
it
be
ain't gonna be that much more quiet. Just because it works.
Right. So that's what we're doing tomorrow.
life is good.
So at least probably like 3 days out the week. Right. So next time I see you, it's right, you know, I'll look at it.
Correct. And then if you want to possibly get out, because the last session, just, I'm quite sure you're probably going to re-up, but at the end of the day,
Oh, I gotta grab
that
the.
last session, if you want to go out, it'll be 9 holes. So if not even 9 holes, we just do an hour. We just do an hour, yeah. And I just take you around and you'll see what it's like. You get up all the horse landing, where the tee up from, based on the trouble on the left or right side. I do our approach shot. Where we hit, where you want to hit the ball on the road. And line it up better. And allow them to come miss it. Because we ain't done no check. Right. We just done a half swing and a full swing. And you need all 4 of those things when you go out on the ball. So, yeah.
All right, cool.
You got it, man. Oh man, I had it 2 o'clock. He canceled.
Oh, yeah?
He said he ate something. Pay attention to you not unhinging too soon, alright? Right now, that's your swing thought, not unhinging too soon. Keeping your L to your right leg. Sweat it. Don't sweat it. Just turn. Look. Turn. Don't sway and turn. There you go. There you go. You're gonna get the ball a lot more solid when you don't sway. Just turn. It's okay. You got it up because you got under it. And then you pulled a little bit, and it looked like the club was just closed just a little bit, so that's why the ball went down.
Yeah,
But guess
I
what?
ain't loosened up on it.
I like missed left shots. That tells me turn it over. And guess what? It's a shot left. The ball is going to have top spin, and it's going to go further. But then he got a little bit more side back. So, and like I said, the opposite thing is what? Hitting the ball, getting the home, some out of stroke. So if you gain in yardage down there, that's better than losing yards. So it's some positive to missing the ball left.
Right. All right, well, I'll hit you midweek
Okay.
and let you know what I've been doing.
I don't know what you think about what you
Schedule something with you.
That'll work in for me. After mid-May, all my after football programs are over. So I'll be able to come in the morning and afternoon.
Okay, cool.
And then on Wednesday to Friday, I work in the mountains from 6 to 11. So we can really get it in.
Okay, great. Sound good.
All right, brother.
All right, see you. No. No questions today. I just need to get out here and practice.
There you go. That's the
That's
key.
it.
And that's when you're gonna see a major improvement in
Right.
your progression because you developing that muscle memory a lot better.
Yeah. And see, I'm getting by in a couple of weeks, so I want to play out there
Ooh.
just for. You
Oh
know?
well, you're gonna be ready for that.
Yeah.
You definitely gonna be ready for that.
Yeah.
You probably be calling me, hey coach, man, you ain't gonna believe this shit.
Right. Yeah.
Because I mean, why go there and not enjoy it?
Yeah.
So you going with a group of people? Or you
No,
going by
I'm going
yourself?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You know somebody there, or you just saying I got to go to Dubai? Because I heard it is off the chain.
Yeah. So it's on the bucket list. So some more.
Yeah, right. That's what's up. That is what's up. Well, you should have some damn good at this.
So, and then that tournament is coming up May 19th.
Oh, that's right.
The gumbo one. So I'm going by that one too. So I got to get out here and get better. So I can,
You definitely on your.
I don't want to be the weakest link.
Right.
You
You gonna be shocked, Kyle. You guys gonna be out there, man. You gonna be like, yeah, man. Let me introduce you to my coach, man.
That's right.
Because guess what? You gonna be like, I used to look like that, but I don't look like that no more.
Exactly. That's right.
Bro, tell T, what's T?
Timo. Yeah.
I said, what's up, man?
I will.
We gonna hook up.
Yeah. I'll get him to come out here.
All right, folks.
All right, now. Choke no joke. Y'all already know, man. Trying to get my golf game. Y'all see my coach. Choke no joke, man. I'll be back a little later on today, all right? Peace. Just lost my water.